Hi Aries, I am back to do a pick a card for each zodiac sign. So let's get started here. We have pile number 1, which is the Gilded Tarot. Then we have pile number 2, which is the Chinese Tarot. I'm going to pause and give you guys a second to pick which card. If you guys need a second longer, go ahead, right ahead and pause the video. Okay, so for those of you that have chosen pile number 1, what changes are coming my Aries way? Sun, Moon, Rising. Changes are coming my Aries way. Alright. We have the High Priestess. We have the Knight of Cups. I feel like some of my Aries right now are kind of not trusting your own emotions at this time. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the King of Swords. Some of you guys don't know if you could trust this situation. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Strength. Ooh. Just flew right out. We have the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Cups. So, Aries, what I am seeing happening for you guys is there is a situation that I think a lot of you guys do not trust. There is this emotional, like something seems off, but a part of you doesn't know what it is, so you're second guessing yourself when it comes to a certain person. And I feel like it's this person's coming in and communicating with you. I'm not sure what this situation was, but I felt like it left you guys feeling like something's not right with this individual. Whatever this event took place, you guys are second guessing what you think you've experienced. So for instance, this could have been like a friend, a partner, or something where somebody came in and they talked to you, and after this person came in and talked to you, you just had this feeling that something with this person, either they have something going on, something doesn't feel right. I'm not really sure what it is, but it just feels like there is something going on here with this individual that doesn't quite meet the eye, but you're not seeing it in the physical, so you're questioning if this is true. So for some of you guys, this person's talking to you about an offer or a situation. I'm getting the feeling that a lot of you guys, you've known this person for some time now, and you don't know if you should move forward. But I'm getting that for a lot of you guys, you don't know if you'll be happy where you're gonna go. For some of you guys, this could be like a partnership that somebody that you were once with that wants to come in and communicate with you something about the past, like maybe wanting to balance something out. For others of you though, I'm getting to that this individual has their own little agenda or something going on, and I feel like some of you guys, that's what you're afraid of, is because I think this person could have hurt you, or they could have done something in the past that could have wronged you in some way. And so some of you guys, even though you feel like maybe you can do grow or do something with this person, you're still feeling this sense of uncertainty, not sure where you're going. The Sun card. Start getting some clarifiers here for you guys. See, it's like trying to make that decision. It seems kind of difficult. You're not sure where you want to go with this. A part of you is wondering if you should just move forward. For some of you guys, this was a end of a breakup, and this person is trying to come back and make it work, or something of that sort. Or I just get, again, this this uncertainty. So, Aries, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you knew intuitively that something seemed wrong, but you kind of second-guessed yourself. Some of you guys, your dream is to actually make things work out with this person, and you have communicated that. Something that I am seeing here, though, is that there's still this sense of decision, like, am I making the right choice? Can I still trust this person? Does this person trust me? I'm not sure what's going on necessarily with this connection, but I am feeling that you're dealing with somebody here who they think they can gain some kind of prosperity with you. And for some of you guys, you're wondering if you should just walk away from this emotionally. You're wondering if it's even worth this connection. Because I think something was missing with this person in this connection. And now that it's almost like the tables have turned here, Aries, and you're feeling empowered. You're feeling like yourself again. You're feeling like you could go out and do whatever it is that you want. Because I feel like this person, in a way, was burdening you. Now, I'm not saying they were a burden, but I feel like this person had a lot of issues and a lot of things that, like, they had some flaky energy to them. There were some things that you just didn't feel like maybe you were quite loyal, like they were quite loyal with you. There's something here where you felt that, like you were not acknowledged for the things that you've done in this connection. I feel a lot of you guys have put a lot of your heart and soul into certain things, and you're not seeing the payoffs from it. You're not seeing that. I mean, I get this feeling that for a lot of you guys, you felt very burnt out, and a lot of you feel like you had a lot on your plate. You're juggling a lot. You guys are seeing things more for what they are, which I feel for a lot of you guys have left you feeling kind of depressed or wanting to just isolate yourself. For some of you guys, you might have stayed in your room for a couple of days or for weeks, right? There's something there where you're wanting to take time away from people to clear your mind, because I feel like a lot of you guys don't really know where you want to go in life. There is this sense of confusion with people and circumstances, and whatever this communication was with this other person has left you guys kind of phased and rethinking things. And I feel for a lot of you, maybe this person poured their idea to you or told you how they felt, and for some of you guys, you're just looking back at, well, this person hurt me, they did this, they did that, and they made this choice and this decision to leave. Originally was to say they're not going to do the same again. There's all these different doubts and fears and concerns and worries, and I feel for a lot of you guys, you are emotionally invested into the past with this person and what had happened, because for some of you, this could have been family, friends. It doesn't have to be a lover per se, but I am getting that for some of you, this person's very close to you, and it feels like there's been some kind of discord or some kind of disagreement. Something wasn't right. Maybe you felt like this person always liked to overstep your boundaries. There's something here where you're dealing with somebody who maybe you've caught them in lies and you just feel like you can't trust them. You feel like this person is just not somebody that you can put your faith and trust into. I trust you as far as I can throw you. And I feel like that's kind of how you're viewing this person. Like, you don't even know if you can even get them off the ground. You just feel like there's no way that this would work out. And so for some of you guys, even though at one point in time you felt like perhaps this could have been some kind of fulfillment for yourself with this connection, you're kind of starting to realize, I might want to move on. I don't know if I really want to stick around and invest into this, because a part of you just doesn't know if you could really go out into the world with this person. It's like some of you doesn't feel like this individual is really much of an ally. Like, again, I feel like this sense of this flakiness that this person has. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you felt kind of rejected or alone in this situation. And so I feel that a lot of you are not quick to making this decision, though. It's like you want to make a quick decision because I feel like this is very uncomfortable for you. But at the same time, a part of you guys acknowledge that there's like some kind of forgiveness that needs to take place here. Because you're not feeling happy where you are currently, and you don't feel happy with the people that are surrounding you at this point in time. I feel like for some of you, this could be a boss or even like a coworker. It's just your life feels like if this person really wasn't in your life, it would almost be easier. I hate to say it like that, because it almost feels like dealing with this individual, they might have a lot of their own issues that they try and put on you, Aries. It feels like for a lot of you guys, this person tries to put restraints on you, tell you what you can and cannot do. They always like to put their 2 cents in. They feel like they have every right to control parts of your life. And now I don't know if this is like a parent. Again, I'm getting different types of people. But I feel like you guys will understand if this message is for you, I feel like you guys will understand what is being said here. Because I feel like it is a conversation that made you end up questioning this connection. And it's almost like this person made you question the path that you want to start, too. Some of you guys maybe told this person your what you want to accomplish. And this person could have put you down. Make you question, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have chosen that path that I thought was good for me. But this person has really convinced me that maybe it really is a wrong decision. But you also have to think, too, it's coming from that person's perspective, what their limiting beliefs are, what they believe is best for them. And on top of that, like, people love to tell other people when they think, oh, you're being unrealistic, or, oh, this could never happen, but they're not seeing that vision. And so I feel like some of you guys had a vision, and it's almost like you regret saying it, you regret telling this person, because now I feel like it's left some seeds of self-doubt in you because of what this person has said. And now you feel like you just wish that you would have lied, or that you wish you would have just kept it to yourself, And I think that is something, too, that is coming up, is there's a discouragement and that sense of worrying about what others are going to think of you on this journey, or at least like what this person thinks. Because I feel like a lot of you guys have been under like a microscope, or have been judged by a lot of people lately, and you've been feeling very overwhelmed, and you feel like there's a lot going on. And so I feel like there's a lot of juggling happening in your life, and it's like having to just take that second to breathe and just say, okay, I can't panic, I can't stay worried, because that's not doing me any good. I have to sit down and clear my head and figure out what I could do. It's almost like some of you guys are experiencing a sense of overwhelm. You feel very overwhelmed. So let's pull some karma cards here. See what kind of karma is coming up for you guys, what you're experiencing at this time. But I feel like this person's trying to change the direction that you're trying to go in. So we have the moon. I feel like a lot of you guys have been in your minds a lot, and just having to accept the reality of between where you're at and where somebody else is. I'm also really feeling that wanting to defend yourself, because this person could have left you feeling this sense of, again, misdirection, feeling like you're being criticized or judged for what you want to do, or what you want to accomplish in your life. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could even express to this person that you're feeling worried about this, or that you want to accomplish this. And it feels like you're just dealing with somebody that isn't going, that you just feel like isn't seeing you or matching you. But you still care about this person. You still respect their opinion. It's just, you felt kind of like a lack of encouragement from this person. So we have Scorpio here too. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, have Scorpio in your chart, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's communicating, like a lot of you guys maybe communicated what your truest, deepest desires were. You were showing them parts of you. And I feel like for some reason, you felt like this person tried to take control of the situation. You felt very unseen or very unheard. And it's like there's some kind of difficulty with this communication with this person, right? I feel like you're dealing with somebody who maybe they took what you were saying and then poking holes in it. Oh, well, what if you did this? Why would you do this, Aries? Because then this would happen, or you never thought about that situation or this consequence. Or so like they were really putting you down before you truly made a plan. You were just telling them what you were hoping for, what you were looking at, what you wanted. So we got a lot more extra cards than I was hoping, but hey, that's okay. So we have Cancer, we have the North Node, we have the 12th house, we have the 4th house, we have Aquarius. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, I feel like your feelings were hurt by this situation. The attitudes that you felt that maybe this person put upon you, a lot of you guys, again, were second guessing your intuition, because I think for some of you guys, this belief or it's like this action that you want to take into the physical that you might have been communicating with this person, I feel like was something that was pretty like divinely guided, but because you asked other people, because you put it out there before it was even ready, or before you even found ways to work to that goal, you've already felt like people discouraging you, the seeds of doubt are set in, and now you feel like people are constantly criticizing you. Oh, how is this job coming along, Aries? Or oh, what about this now? So it seems like this person's making comments now, and it's causing a lot of you guys to feel really uncomfortable, and it's because you guys are moving into that north node. You guys are starting to go out there and conquer what it is that you want. And I feel like a lot of you guys, this is something very spiritual. This is going to fulfill you spiritually. You're going to feel some at the end of this situation. I feel like you guys are going to gain so much insight and so much wisdom and so much knowledge, and I feel like that's what's coming in for your guys' life right now, is almost expanding your beliefs, expanding what you've experienced on a spiritual level. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you just wanted that support. For some of you, this is a family member that you are talking to about this situation. For instance, maybe you want to have a job that requires some type of spiritual work or practice. There's something that you guys want to do that you feel that other people around you just wanted to feel secure, and maybe they've made you feel kind of unsafe or unsecure, or started to make you doubt yourself, and it's having to let go of the opinions and the beliefs and the thoughts of others and going after what you want, because I feel like you have this vision, Aries, that nobody else can understand. And I feel like it won't be understood until you can manifest it and to create it into the 3D. And I feel like what has happened is you had this idea in the astral, right? You had this thing come down, this download. Oh, I had this spark of inspiration, this idea. And I feel like this is going to make you guys money. And I feel like this is going to require some patience and some due diligence on your side. You're going to have to sometimes maybe even sacrifice some of the things that you want in order to gain what you need. And so I feel like for some of you guys, you're in this process of letting go of certain things and outcomes and people's opinions and expressions. And I feel like you're learning to not tune out the naysayers, tune out the people around you, because I feel like you have a lot of people that are trying to instill doubt into you, because not necessarily that they're bad, but for some of you, these people just don't understand you. They don't understand what is meant for your success, because that's what I feel like you're moving into, is you're moving into a period of creating some kind of success. There's something that you're going to do, Aries, it's going to fulfill you on a spiritual, emotional, mental, and even financial level. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's just having to have that trust and faith in yourself and not let what other people are saying or doing impact the way that you view yourself and the way that you're wanting to move forward with this goal and this passion and this drive that you have. So it's almost like some of you guys subconsciously was sabotaging yourself, knowing that this person's going to say that to you. It's like you instinctually knew what this person's beliefs and thoughts were before you even asked them. And it's like after you did that, you're like, oh, why did I do that? And it's because a part of you wanted to get that put down, wanted to be like, oh, I don't know if I can really do this, right? So let's clarify with the last cards here for the Insight Chakra Insight Oracle cards. We're going to pull and see what needs to be healed, or at least what needs to be worked on or highlighted at this time. Okay. So we have passion. I feel like a lot of you guys have lost your passion in life because it was so stifled by all of these worries and beliefs that you have. We also have the base chakra in the reverse, and then the blocked position, we have that grounding. So a lot of you guys, the issue that you have is you're so up in your head, you're so focused on the ideas, the sparks, that inspiration, but you're not able to bring it into the physical because there's no grounding, there's no motivation, there's nothing that is causing you. It's like you didn't take the action yet. You maybe talked to people about it, and now you're questioning it. Now you're taking in other people's information and their beliefs too, and I feel like that's throwing you off your game. but it's needing to get grounded inside of yourself. It's needing to see who you are. I feel like your third eye chakra is opening up at this time so that you can start to see it. And I feel like that's what was happening, is it's opening up for you to get the insight and the awareness. But because you doubt your insight and you doubt this awareness inside yourself, you've been going to other people asking for their opinion. And I feel like it's throwing a lot of you guys off. So at this time here, Aries, I feel like a lot of you guys, you need to work on this belief that you want, because I feel like, again, you're asking people for their validation, for their support, for their acknowledgement. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you don't feel very supported. You feel kind of like you have to do everything on your own. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel that anytime you've ever asked for help or anytime you bring something up, you just always feel this sense of discouragement that people give you, and that the situation that you go through all the time is feeling like you're just never getting the love or the appreciation that you deserve. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have to learn to nurture yourself. Take time out to be there for yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys feel like, again, I feel like you guys are very up in your head. Like maybe you're in your higher chakras and you're not so much in the lower 3D chakras, like the base or the root, right? Or the sacral and the solar plexus. It's like you need to work on getting down to that foundation again, that root, right? The foundation of all of the chakras. Where is it that you have insecurities? Where is it that you feel like all of this self-doubt and all of this negativity is causing you to not move forward? Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, what you are envisioning is gold. You can turn it into gold. You're like an alchemist. But the issue is you're afraid to take in that action. You're afraid to get clear, to get grounded, because that comes with insecurities. That comes with, well, what if I make a mistake and everyone laughs or notices? What if I get judged? What ifs? So there's a bunch of things that are coming up into your mind, that your mind is racing a million miles an hour. And I feel like you guys are getting overwhelmed by that. And what you're needing to do is take a second, breathe, and realize that you feel overwhelmed. This situation is overwhelming for you, but at the end, you know that this is going to fulfill you. You know this is going to bring you joy. You know that this is going to bring you some form of happiness in the long run. And so what it is you need to take it one day at a time. If you feel an insecurity, examine it. Is it something that's actually worth you hindering yourself from something that actually bring you fulfillment? So it's like you're having to see things for the long run. Is this worth having? Is this worth accomplishing? And realizing where do your loyalties stand, right? Because for some of you guys, you are too hard on yourselves. A lot of you guys try to make things perfect the first time, like you're afraid of making a mistake. When you make a mistake, you beat yourselves up. You're not very kind to yourself. You're not very nurturing and supportive to yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys ignore your body. You push it to the limit till you get sick, till you feel like you're run down. And overwhelm is a very hard emotion. I know that's one I struggle with myself. It's hard to not feel so overwhelmed by everything that you know you need to do in order to reach that goal. But we need to take it one day at a time so that we can digest it bit by bit. Because if we jumped from not having it, say, from ground zero all the way to 100, we're not going to be able to withstand and handle that kind of pressure, because we have so much insecurity, so much roadblocks that we needed to overcome along the way to build ourselves up so that we can handle that responsibility, so that we can handle those, the things that we were afraid of, so we can actually end up working through those so that we can become stronger and better and more reliable for ourselves and for those around us. So I feel like, Aries, what is really coming up for a lot of you guys at this time is you're developing and having a better understanding of what is going to make you happy, what is actually going to bring you fulfillment, what is actually going to re-spark that passion inside of yourself again, to where you can connect to people on a more intimate level, to where you're not so insecure all the time, you're not shutting down down all the time. And sometimes it's very hard to ground ourselves back into the body. The root chakra is the densest chakra. It is the slowest to heal. It is the fear. It is the physical. It is our bodies. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've been having like lower back pains or leg pains and feet aches and things like that. So some of you guys are having joint issues where you feel stiff, you feel kind of sore, your muscles feel sore. All of those are from overwhelm. You're feeling very overwhelmed. So you need to just take it one day at a time, Aries. Don't overstrain yourself. Don't be afraid to take those little actions, work through those insecurities, build up that strength and that resilience. Don't listen to what others have to say. They do not see that vision. They do not understand your path, but you do. So trust yourself, trust your instincts. And if just to know that if you make a mistake or something happens, that's a good learning experience, and you can always overdo it. You could always learn. You could always grow from it. You can always gain some form of wisdom. A lot of the people that are successful today, they've had failures in business. They've had failed businesses, failed experiences, and they said that has helped them grow, that helped them expand. So we need to acknowledge that within ourselves, that we don't have to feel guilty. We don't have to feel ashamed for every time we make a mistake or every time we don't bring something into the physical. So it's like learning to not doubt yourself. It's learning to trust that you know what is best for yourself and that you're going to gather all the tools and all the things that you need along your journey that's going to help you get to that point. So that's what I have for my Aries. I feel like the changes that are coming into your guys' life is going to be full on altering. Your life is never going to be the same again. Once you start to learn to become more grounded in yourself, you're going to be able to stay more on track, stay more focused on the task at hand. And I feel like you guys are going to be helping so many people along your journey and along this path. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, money and resources are going to start coming in for you guys. So those are the changes that I see for my Aries. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this helped and resonated for you guys. Like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Every little bit helps. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great and wonderful day, Aries. Bye. For the Aries that picked pile number 2, what changes, what outcomes are coming into your guys' life at this time? Those of you that has chosen pile number 2. We have the King of Swords, just flying right out of the deck. The 10 of Staves. Alright, we have the 3 of Swords. Man, you guys have been going through a lot lately here. A lot of burdens, a lot of heartaches, a lot I feel like that you have to maintain, that you have to do. For some of you guys, you're like a boss or a manager, or you have some kind of responsibility that I feel like has been hindering you guys lately. So we have the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the Devil, the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Staffs, the 5 of Swords, the King of Cups, the Chariot, and of course at the bottom of the deck we have the Hanging Ghost or the Hangman. So Aries, what I'm seeing is you're having a hard time getting over something. And for some of you guys, it had something to do with a connection that I felt was perhaps toxic or had some type of toxicity to it. And I feel like letting this part go of the connection is going to bring you guys some sense of happiness. Because what I'm feeling here is that for a lot of you guys, you've cut off communication, or you're not really speaking to this person anymore. And I feel for a lot of you guys, you've been feeling very alone. Normally with the Two of Cups and the cards, we always see two people, right? And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this guy is almost toasting alone. He's all alone. And I get that sense for a lot of you guys. You've been through havoc with somebody, and maybe you're going through a breakup or some kind of ending that you are having to now process and take in that time. I'm getting that a lot of you guys put an end to a situation that you felt really wasn't going to go anywhere. There's something there that it's almost like you just were not getting fully fulfilled. You know that you needed to move forward. There was a part of you that wanted to find your own way, and you've made the decision with this person, and that was kind of to explore parts of yourself. I feel like a lot of my Aries, you guys are off to different things. Some of you guys could have left this connection for a job or some kind of stability, some kind of career change. I feel like something is moving in your guys' life, but it required you guys to have to make a decision. And I feel like some of you guys are in this process of figuring out what's going to work best for you guys right now. Yeah, see, with that, already starting off with feeling like for some of you, you are done with this connection. You could have caught somebody in a lie. A part of you took justice in your own hands. It feels like you left the situation. Part of you felt like you couldn't have a stable foundation with this person. You didn't know if you could trust that they would actually give or be what you needed them to be. I feel like a lot of you guys felt very down about what this connection was. It's almost like you guys are going to... So for some of you guys, I'm definitely getting okay that this is a breakup. A lot of you guys might be changing locations, or I'm just seeing that there's a lot going on around your life. It's not just this connection that you're thinking about or stressed about or have a lot of different issues with. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you put your foot down on a situation with this individual. You felt very burdened by this person. You felt like you had to let go of this individual due to a lie, or due to there was something that this person would have done. For some of you guys, this person was a little bit emotionally manipulative, always tried to find ways to control you or put you down in some way. You felt like this person was kind of holding you back from accomplishing things that you know you needed to do in order to get to where you want to go in your life. I feel like a lot of you guys, even though this was hard for you to deal with this breakup, I feel for some of you guys, this person could have broken up with you, but I feel like a lot of you guys ended this yourself. Because a part of you, again, there was this, I can't see this moving forward. Even though this really hurts me to have to let this individual go, you're realizing that letting this individual go, changing the dynamic between the two of you is going to balance back what is right for you. And I feel like, again, a lot of you guys are focused on the world around you. You're focusing on creating something or going out and having different experiences in your life. I feel like a lot of you guys are in this it's like there is this part of you that really, really needs this change. You felt so stagnant in the past. You felt so controlled in this relationship, very restricted, that now it's like you feel like you can breathe again. But again, there is this uncertainty that might follow suit by leaving this connection. Some of you guys could have lived together and maybe you need to separate physically. There's something there where you feel like there's definitely going to be a little bit of turbulence in the situation, but you are wanting to let go of this because a part of you sees that this was toxic. You saw that there was nothing that would really work well for you in this connection. You felt like you and this person always butt heads. There was always some kind of drama. You always felt like there was this pettiness between the two of you. And so you're seeing it for what it is. You're acknowledging it. It's almost like you are taking back your power, taking back, no longer dealing with somebody who is not willing to work with you fairly. And I get this feeling for a lot of you guys, you're around somebody who constantly tried to put you down again, or just say or do little things to try and always win. It's like this person always had to be right. This person always they talked in a way that made you feel very defensive. So you always felt like you could never really be yourself truly around this person, and it was draining you emotionally. And because of that, you felt like it was kind of causing you to not really do the things you needed to do in your life. So a lot of you guys, even though for some of you I feel like this is a past connection or this is somebody that you've known for a while, I'm not feeling that you necessarily hate this person or that what you and this person have gone through was tremendously bad, but there is this sense that it's time to leave now. I'm not fulfilled in this. So it's almost like you are taking charge of your life in some way or another. For a lot of you guys, you are trying to control what you say to this person or what this person sees. I think a lot of you guys are trying to lay low. You might be dealing with somebody who could be trying to stalk you or ask for your information. I'm also getting to that a lot of you guys don't really like you told them that you don't want this to continue anymore. I feel like you've been very clear to this person up to this point, and that you just didn't want conflict. And I felt like a lot of this was in the past. But there's still something that you cannot quite let go of here, Aries. And I think for a lot of you guys, you felt bad leaving this person, or you felt bad for feeling like you almost felt very alone. Again, just very isolated. You don't really have anybody around you. But at the same time, again, I feel like this person brought more stress and more hardship than they did good. And I feel like you're acknowledging that, but at the same time, there's still this part of you that's like, well, what if I can't find anybody else? What if I can't do what I'm hoping I can accomplish or do? And it's almost like you're questioning your decisions, you're wavering on how you're feeling. There's a part of you that is questioning if, maybe this person was right. It's almost like there's something about making that decision that makes you feel emotionally stuck. There's like a sense of guilt leaving this person or feeling responsible for this person's reactions and feelings. So there's a part of you that feels very guilty for cutting off something that wasn't working for you and you knew would be best for both of you in the long run. But it's still very difficult because there's still a sense of care there. There's still like you don't want to just leave this person to their own demise. A part of you wanted to help this individual. I feel like whatever this situation was for you, there was a sense of being corrected and balancing this out for yourself, especially at this time. I feel like what changes are coming is that you are changing directions in your life. You are no longer holding on to people, circumstances, and places. And I feel like guilt is a very strong one for my Aries right now. Some of the things that you need to process is the sense of guilt, because guilt can impact the way we make decisions and the way that we think, because we're so fixated on what our actions can do on others that we sometimes forget to even take an action, or sometimes we second guess those actions. But I feel like you moving forward, you're going to be manifesting and changing. And I feel like once you start to let go of that guilt that you feel about the situation, you're going to start seeing things clearly, and you're going to realize why this didn't work out, why this person wasn't right for you, and what is around the bend for you is something that's going to be so much more abundant. And I feel like it's just having to get out of your head. It's also having to not feel so guilty all the time for wanting or needing certain things. And so I feel like for a lot of you guys, what is happening is you're going to have, like, for some of you, this could be something that you're right about to do. Some of you haven't quite broken up with this person, or you're in the process of it, or you just had. I feel like a relationship or some type of connection is ending in your life, and it is causing you guys to go through this mourning, grief phase, but also feeling overwhelmed, feeling very guilty, feeling like you're making a bad choice, or feeling like you having to second guess yourself. But it's, deep down that this person is not fulfilling you emotionally. You know that this person is not going to help you. They're going to hinder you in the long run. So part of you is trying to move forward, because I feel like a lot of you guys have done a lot of meditation or has done something where you're evolving your mental state. I have this feeling that a lot of you guys are not on the same page anymore. You're not on the same wavelength, and a part of you just feels that disconnect from this person. I think they can feel it too. And so I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's that codependency that's being broken at this time, and you're going through that turbulence, and you're going through this mishap that you feel with other people. And so I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're having a difficulty in letting certain things go. So let's pull this karma cards to see what kind of karma is coming for you guys. So we have Uranus. A lot of you guys feel like you're just causing issues in this situation, like things are kind of getting stirred up. There feels like there's just so much going on in your life right now, because sometimes Uranus is kind of like that rebel, right? It shakes things up, it changes things. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's what's been kind of happening for you, is a lot of things are changing in your life, and things are just, you're starting to see things flow, but it's almost like this uncertainty along the way, but you're needing to be open to new ideas and open to what is possible for you. So we have here Libra. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've tried to cooperate with this person, you've tried to work with this individual, but you also need to make a final decision on what is fair for you and what you think will be fair for this person. Because if you are, say for instance, Aries, not emotionally fulfilled in this connection, you holding on to this person could actually lead them to having a hard time finding somebody that will be there for them, right? Because if we hold on to somebody that we know is not good for us, not only are we going to miss out on opportunities, but so will they. And I feel like for some of you guys, you know that this person is very codependent on you, and I feel like for instance, like this person might even be emotionally, physically, mentally, or even financially supported on you, and it's kind of hard for you to just break this off, but a part of you feels so guilty about it, and that's what is needing to be resolved. There's also this air of mystery, of the unknown, not sure where to go, a little bit of this confusion, afraid that maybe, again, you're making the wrong choice. There's, again, this so much second guessing yourself, so much self-doubt. A part of you have sacrificed your emotions, you've sacrificed certain things for this person and for other people and circumstances that in the end did not serve you right, did not give you what you needed. And so some of you feel like you're in this state of not getting your needs met, you're not feeling happy on an emotional level, your life isn't at where you want it to be, so you feel kind of frustrated. There's a lot that has been going on, and I feel like it's going on so that it can get you to this new beginning. Everybody right now is coming through some kind of cycle that's ending. A lot of people have been feeling very stagnant in their lives lately, and so that's what's kind of happening with these planets, is it's like everything that was in retrograde kind of left everybody feeling very stuck and stagnant, and everybody was feeling it, and this anxiousness and this buildup in tension. And now things are going to start kind of boiling up to the surface. Things are going to start being shown. You're going to start to see things for what they really are. So I feel like that's something that is coming up for a lot of you guys. So we have here Leo. So a lot of you guys are going to be taking chances and risks. You're going to be impressing people eventually by the moves and the decisions that you're making. I feel like a lot of my Aries, a lot of you guys have been building up self-confidence step by step. Some of you are starting to, again, expand and grow. You're changing what you want and what you need in your life. So you're just starting to build everything that you are experiencing inside of yourself. You're starting to see it for what it truly is. And I feel like a part of you guys are starting to shine and show. It's like some of my Aries right now going through a glow up and a change in their appearance and their personality, and people are noticing this. We also have the third house. So a lot of you guys are questioning your ideas. Like I was saying, you guys are starting to you guys are going to start making new connections that are going to help you in the long run when it comes to your business or when it comes to certain things in your life, because I feel like things are starting to change for you. We also have the ninth house. So again, we have Gemini and Sagittarius, right, domain, where we're taking in the knowledge, and then we're going to gain that wisdom from that information, from that knowledge, from what we are learning and experiencing. And a lot of you guys are going to have to take that Capricorn energy and ground that goal, ground that everyday reality, and take that business-like mindset. So I feel like a lot of you guys, you are leaving a connection or a situation that has been draining you, taking up a lot of your time, that has made you feel very burdened, hasn't made you happy, and you're taking all of that frustration and everything and turning it into gold. You're changing the outcome of how you're experiencing your life. You're no longer allowing certain people to hold you back anymore. You're no longer giving yourself the ability to just go for things that don't make you happy. So a lot of you guys are changing the way that you're thinking. And for some of you guys, you're going to start traveling more. You're going to go out and experience things more. I have a feeling that a lot of you guys are going to start getting busy. Some of you guys, maybe you felt very stagnant or not very much stuff was moving in your life, to everything is moving all at once. You're going to feel very overwhelmed. There's a lot of things happening in your life. And a lot of you guys might even question if you're making the right decisions. And I feel like what's going to be happening is things are going to start shifting and changing into your life that you're going to be like, wow. So not only did I create this and that I feel, I'm feeling this joy and proud that I went for what I wanted in my life, but also, again, cutting out people that are not going to make you happy or that are not there for your highest good is going to leave room for people that are going to be supportive, people that are going to be there for you, people that want to be there for you. And so I feel like for a lot of you guys, you right now are in this learning process. You're gaining more information. You're actually... So a lot of you guys were afraid that they were going to lose you in this connection. And a lot of you are starting to gather up what is good for you, what is right for you. A lot of you guys are going to start traveling. You're going to start experiencing different things, different situations, different people, circumstances. Some of you guys are going to see new cultures. A lot of you guys are going to be expanding your knowledge this month or around this time. Whenever you guys are tuning into this, you guys are going to start experiencing new people, new experiences, different cultures. Like I said, you guys are going to start seeing what is right for you because you're listening to your gut. You're listening to what you believe and what you and how you truly feel, and that's going to take you so much further. So let's see here. For my Aries, what is it that you need to work on and heal and let go of? Or at least what is even coming up, right? Because sometimes we're not necessarily healing something, but maybe something's already been healed, but now it's heightening. So let's see what's going on for you guys here. Because I feel like you guys have definitely sacrificed a lot. You guys have felt very confused on your path for a while. And I feel like this clarity is coming towards you soon. And I'm also really getting that a lot of you guys, you're going to have to take a chance on something. And it's going to change the way that your everyday life is. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's going to start changing the way that you do even your daily routines. Yeah, see, we have your solar plexus. A lot of you guys are starting to grow up in your strength. You guys are starting to change and evolve more into almost just trusting yourself, taking back more and more of your power. Because when we worry about what people think, that takes away a little bit of our power. When we worry about how others are going to react, or how certain situations that we can't control, that takes a little bit of our power. So a lot of the times we start developing patterns that start to do that, and after a while we start to have low self-esteem. There's a lot of things going on that we need to learn and move forward in. So we have the mind, and I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be expanding your awareness, your consciousness. You're going to start learning so many things, and I feel like you guys are going to be in a circle with people, or you're going to be, whether that's through the internet or through books or through just people and friends that you come across, associates, they're going to help you open your mind. You're going to learn so much information that's going to help you guys down your journey and down your path. For some of you guys are getting prepared to actually launch something or to create something that's going to help other people too. I feel like you guys have always been wanting to learn things. You guys are very, like, some of you might even be bookworms, or you just really like to learn. And I feel like a lot of stuff is coming up for you guys that is teaching you so that you can utilize it in the long run. We also have here forgiveness. So a lot of you guys needing to forgive this person that you feel has held you back, needing to forgive yourself for the situation. Again, I feel like this sense of guiltiness. So feeling guilty, I think, is really hindering and holding a lot of my Aries back from really achieving their goals, getting them where they want to go in life. And because of that, it's causing a lot of you guys to withdraw, to hold back what is truly meant for you. And I feel like you guys are going to be moving past this situation and past these issues to where you're not going to have those difficult situations anymore. Things are not going to show up in your reality the way that they once did. Things are going to start changing and shifting. Now, I feel like a lot of you guys, you're going to have to let go of the guilt that you experience within yourself. You're not bad for the actions that you do. Sometimes we do actions that we felt was best or necessary at the time and at the consciousness that we were at. I feel like a lot of you guys beat yourselves up a lot. You guys are really mean to yourselves a lot. And I feel like one of the things that are being processed and worked on at this time is healing that inner child, right? Learning to be more lighthearted, playful, have that sense of wonder again, not being so hard on yourselves. So very heavy on this, on the solar plexus. The third eye in your heart is being very activated at this time. A lot of you guys are processing things, and I feel like a lot of you guys are just needing to learn to become more honest with yourself and what it is that you really want, and not worry about other people. Because I feel like whatever is happening here, you guys have a vision or an idea that's going to propel you forward, that's going to make you guys money, it's going to bring you prosper, it's going to make you prosper and make you happy. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, working on yourself and growing and finding that childlike sense of wonder again is going to help you guys create and manifest what is really meant for you guys. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's having to forgive that part of you that you experienced as that child when you were younger. Some of you guys blamed yourself for your parents' fights or your parents' behavior. I feel like, again, there's a lot of self-doubt and a lot of self-blame and a lot of guilt that you experience. And it's almost like some of you guys feel so guilty even existing, and that's something that I think is getting cleared. I feel like a lot of you guys are releasing that guilt. You're releasing that's no longer letting you hold yourself back. So some of you guys have really experienced shame and guilt that coincided, where you felt like something was wrong with you, which led to you making bad decisions that made you feel guilty, which perpetuated the fact that something was wrong with you. And it's like healing that wound and letting that go. And it's like it's expanding yourself. It's making you you become more aware of that inner child within you, and that's what is starting to shift and change for you guys. And so that's what I'm getting for my Aries. So all of the things that are coming up in your guys' life, I feel like is taking you into the direction that is going to serve you best. And right now, a lot of you guys are in this process of learning new things, learning new skills, new habits, just learning new things about yourself and the world around you. And I feel like this is expanding your knowledge, which is making you become more confident in your ability to make choices and decisions, cutting people out that no longer serve you, learning to forgive yourself for the past hurts and mistakes that you've caused others and yourself, and moving forward in your life. So that's what I get from my Aries. Hopefully this resonates for you guys and helps you in some way. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, subscribe, or comment down below what you guys think. I'm always open for your guys' feedback. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great and wonderful day. Bye.